All right, what's up, y'all? So the WWE, man, I make these videos, man, and you get the comments. Oh, just watch AEW. Triple H is doing a great job, and then the next day, WWE decides and TKO they decide to take WrestleMania 42 out of New Orleans and bring it back to Las Vegas after they just left Vegas for 41. Now you may be asking why they doing that. Money. That's it. That's it. And this is why I've been saying what I've been saying so much about Triple H. Now, obviously, this is more of a TKO decision than Triple H. But what I'm saying this whole time is when you have TKO making these decisions about the locations of WrestleMania, and now it's more so about who's paying them more instead of like the fan quality of the show and the city hosting the event, you feel me? It's more so about which city's going to pay more. Triple H has to make the shows at least appealing creatively. Because when you combine bad creative with TKO being stupid, you make a really bad experience. It would be great if something good was happening in this company to where we would have, they have 5 amazing stories, but it's in Vegas, so you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's super expensive. You may live on the East Coast. You may just not have the money to go to Vegas. It's super expensive to get to Vegas. You got to pay for food and shelter and merch. Well, you don't have to pay for merch, but there's all kind of stuff. Eventually, you're going to pay something. You're going to be down there looking at everything, and it may be stuff non-wrestling related that you just may want to buy because you're in Vegas. That's what the whole appeal of Vegas is, spending money. And that's what this company is about now. So at least I would hope that Triple H could have some good creative to maybe even it out. But now we have a cold product alongside a super expensive product. If the show is going to be super expensive, at the least make it interesting. But no, they don't do that. Because think about it, WrestleMania 41. Expensive behind WrestleMania. And the main event, one of the worst endings of all time. For my money, one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. Just off of being plain boring. Plain boring. The things that were supposed to happen and were supposed to be these huge events were not. Jey Uso win the world championship. Not the same. Not. It definitely wasn't what they wanted it to be. And I don't care what anyone says. That was they wanted that to be Daniel Bryan Mania 30 type level reaction, and it just wasn't. It was like, oh, okay. His reaction winning the IC championship on Monday Night Raw was bigger. John Cena winning his 17th world championship. Yeah, the crowd cheered as John Cena, but your last shot is Travis Scott making sure that Cody Rhodes loses? Really? You could have had a great TLC match on the card. No, let's put the New Day and the Raiders on TV. Let's have the New Day come out there after we botch their heel turn and put the Raiders out there, knowing no one cares about the Viking Raiders right now. That's what you decided to do. And charge amazing amounts of money for that. All for that? That's my problem, Because imagine if Roman, Punk, and Rollins weren't on the card or didn't have that triple threat match. And Rhea, Bianca, and Io didn't have their match. Those are the only great matches of the entire WrestleMania week. Even those 2 nights, those were the only 2 outstanding stand up and clap matches that you had. Everything else was like, okay, this is cool, this is bad. Like, you feel me? And then we go to TKO's place. And listen, I think everyone knew, if you've been watching this company for a long time, you knew that TKO was going to change this company probably for the worse. Because they don't care about the quality of the show. They don't care about the creative and all that stuff. All they care about is who's spending the most money. Where are we going to get the most money? And unfortunately, Vegas is going to be that spot. And now there's rumors that they're going to try to have Vegas host WrestleMania on multiple different occasions. Not really so much every year, but every few years. So now it's the prices are only going to go up. They're not going to go down. They're definitely not going to go down. And then when you add celebrities and all this stuff, the prices are only going to go up. Now, if you live in Vegas, you're probably smiling ear to ear right now, which congratulations to you. You know what I'm saying? But for everyone else who doesn't live in Vegas, I mean, if you got it like that, go to WrestleMania, I guess. But a lot of people don't have it like that. You know, we are in really weird economic times right now, really bad. All the tariffs and all this other stuff happening. And now we can't even go to a WrestleMania show because we have to already spend money for WrestleMania itself, then go across the country to go to a place where their main culture is just spending more money than you just spent. To the point where the wrestlers are so confused on why the tickets are so expensive. I know you saw that video of that family walking up to Randy Orton and he's like, why are the tickets so expensive? What is the... Randy knows that the company isn't putting on $40,000 worth of TV and $40,000 worth of premium live events. Randy Orton knows that. And Randy's been here forever. You know what I'm saying? My entire life, I knew who Randy Orton was. TKO is going to destroy this company because they don't care. All they care about is who's bringing in the most money. So when you combine that with Triple H being boneheaded with his creative, you have a really weird product. And now the company is going to start, it's only going to be a matter of time before the company starts making creative decisions that don't really revolve around sense in the company. It's going to be like, which is making us the most money. So you know what that means, right? A lot more celebrities are going to start winning world championships. Logan Paul, who shouldn't even be in the company in the first place, he's going to be champion. As much as I would love to think that Triple H isn't that dumb, he may just be that dumb. Cardi B, she's at SummerSlam. She's going to host SummerSlam. I wouldn't be surprised if she won a belt. She may just pin Bianca Belair just for the hell of it. Travis Scott, apparently him, Cody Rhodes, and him, John Cena, and somebody else are supposed to do like a 6-man tag at Money in the Bank versus Cody Rhodes and the Usos. Huh? It's supposed to be like Cena, Travis, and I forget who the other person was, but Cena, Travis, and somebody versus Cody Rhodes and the Usos as like a main event at Money in the Bank. Apparently that was a pitch. Apparently someone in that creative office decided, yeah, that's what the people want to see. Huh? It's beyond frustrating. It's beyond frustrating because you combine bad creative with terribly priced shows and the fact that they already lied about WrestleMania being sold out last year. It wasn't sold out. You can easily go and check that right now. WrestleTix was showing you the day before WrestleMania that they had multiple tickets, thousands of tickets that weren't sold. But as soon as Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold and all them came out, oh, it's a sellout. We have all the... They were lying like they always do. They were lying like they always do. I don't know why. I don't understand the point of lying. And then Triple H comes in the post conference. Oh, we broke the gate for the... I'm sure y'all did break the gate. I'm sure this is the highest revenue. Y'all, the tickets are the highest they've ever been. That's why I'm happy. I was blessed enough to get my WrestleMania experience at WrestleMania 40. I'm perfectly fine with never going to WrestleMania again. I don't care what happens. All my favorites are about to retire for the most part. All my childhood favorites are on the way out. So I don't have to go to another WrestleMania. Not in the near future. I was lucky enough to get WrestleMania 40. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I paid to go to WrestleMania 41, I would have felt I got cheated out of my money. I'm thankful to say that I was able to be in the building for the last good WrestleMania for the next 15 years. I don't think we're going to get a WrestleMania, a show as good as WrestleMania 40 You know, and WrestleMania 40 wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? You had the Usos match was a damn stinker. You had some stuff on there that wasn't good, but I promise you, I will take 40 every single year before I take 41. Let's go ending for ending. Let's go kickoff match for kickoff match. Like, what are we talking about? You go ending for ending. WrestleMania 41 eclipses, I want to say, every Mania since the one that Rollins cashed in. And I can't, I think that ended the show with that. I think it did. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. I would hope it did. I can't really remember from that show. Was that 33, 32? I can't remember. But it's just, this is just a bad combination of things that's happening with this company. And obviously people are still going to watch. You know, the company's not going to collapse. The WWE's not going to die. The only way it could die is if it dies morally. It will never die physically. The show will never stop showing on TV. It will never lose the money that it has. You know what I'm saying? It may lose fans. It will lose ratings. It is currently losing ratings because Triple H can't book a damn Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. But all of this other stuff is never going to like fully just disintegrate. It's become too big now. But this is also one of the reasons why we need more wrestling mainstream companies. I know there's multiple wrestling companies out there, but we need more wrestling companies that have TV deals. So it's not just, oh, Tony Khan, fix it. Because if Tony Khan can't fix it, then WWE and AEW suck. Then what? TNA, they died as soon as they got rid of Scott D'Amore. That was it for them. But I still have hope for TNA. Because TNA is starting to do that. They're still doing the NXT thing. I have hope for TNA. I don't have hope for a lot of these other shows, like really WWE and AEW. I don't have hope. I'm trying to hold on to a little bit of hope, like that I have just as far as like going to shows. But as far as like the regular TV, Dynamite, Raw, and SmackDown, I don't have hope for that. For the pay-per-views, I have a little bit of hope left. Because I would like to think like SummerSlam and these big shows, they care about them. But you never know. You never know. So at this point right now, man, I just hope that something changes. But the way it's going, nothing's going to change. This is only going to get worse. And at this point, we just got to wait and see. Wait for the future. There's realistically nothing that we can do. You know, it's already been done. You know, only thing we can do now, ironically enough, is hope. And just see if they will even put the effort in to make these shows worth the money that they're charging. Because if not, we're just going to be in this monotonous circle of super expensive shows forever. And wrestling is going to become less of a let's go and see it. It's going to be more of a like, all right, I have to take a damn loan out to go to this damn show and hope that it's good too. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, it really is. But y'all let me know how you guys feel about, man. WrestleMania going back to Vegas for 42. Apparently. Now, again, things are changing so much. I don't even think it's been fully confirmed yet. I saw like one of the big like pages for Las Vegas said that it was going to be there. So that's what they said. Triple H didn't say nothing. The company didn't say anything, so we don't know. That's like the closest rumor from like all the dirt sheet reporters and all that shit. You never really know, but yeah. Things are changing. Things are happening as the hours go on. So I'll try my best to stay updated here. But y'all let me know in the comments down below. Stay safe, drink water, like the video if you like the video. Praise God, and I will see you in the next video, man.